Hello, everyone. Welcome to week 3 of our course, History 307 Online. Coming to you again from the home office today. And that for me is Cupertino, California. I can't say much for the air quality right now as California continues its seasonal firestorms. And of course, we still have the coronavirus out there adding to, other air quality issues. But it occurs to me that these various issues which have framed our lives in 2020 are pretty well rooted in world history and the course you're currently taking. And specifically that these issues are rooted in our human past. This week our guiding question is, when did we become human and what does that mean? So it turns out there's a history to everything, including how our human species, Homo sapiens, emerged on the world scene about 250,000 years ago. Yet finding very old fossils in the earth that resemble us and scientifically dating them to give us a sense of when we first arrived, well, that's one thing. But deciding what makes us human and a specific type of human, remember there's more than one species of human being in our past, well, that's quite another question. And we'll continue answering that question this week as we look at the who, what, where, and when of becoming human in history. I think some of the answers will surprise you. So yeah, fires are burning and viruses are infecting and nothing seems quite normal about our modern life right now. And it's not unreasonable to ask, why? Now, some of you may wish to frame that question in terms of our mythic storytelling traditions, while others might choose an answer grounded, in history. And as a historian, I might suggest a better question is whether modern life itself, having developed only in the last 250 years, remember that's 250 years out of our 250,000 year existence, whether modern life is itself normal. What is normal anyway? Perhaps what we are experiencing now with climate change and pandemics is actually a logical outcome, not exactly a desired one, of the type of civilizations we've created. It's very normal to see the age we are living in now as representing the height of human progress, as if we could draw a line from the early starting point of our distant ancestors in the Paleolithic era all the way down to our time. And a line that would represent some unbroken line of upward progress from then until now. Like I say, that's a pretty standard way of looking at things. I mean, look, we have iPhones, they didn't. We have jet air travel, they didn't. And it's often that we use that kind of technological measure of whether things are somehow better. And yet, as we can truly appreciate, our modern lives have never been more framed with uncertainty or doubt, particularly with what is to come. I know that because the pharmaceutical industry is making a killing these days on anti-anxiety medicines. Apparently, modern living is itself an anxiety problem. So here's what I suggest. As we look back at a more distant past over the next 2 weeks of our course, take seriously the lives of our distant ancestors. Don't assume they were worse off or not as advanced as we are now. Instead of seeing a straight line of progress between them and us, take them on their own terms. Look at the challenges they faced and the solutions they created. Get a sense of the lives they lived. Do you suppose they had anxiety? And if so, what solutions do they seem to offer for the challenges confronting their lives? And how well did it all seem to work for them? As always, don't hesitate to contact me if you have questions. Have a great week, everyone.